Hello and welcome to my reading for Scorpio. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do April, May, and June. That's why you see all three of the cards here. These cards were on your yearly readings, so these are going to be, I'm just going to be clarifying the energy for each month. So I'm also doing a 3-card spread, which is going to be work, family, personal, and love life. Work doesn't have to mean work. It can be, if you're a stay-at-home mom, I consider that a job. If you're retired, doing volunteer work, working in your garden, maybe even like doing a course, like cooking or taking a workshop. That's even what I would consider like work. Right? I'm going to start I'm just going to clear the energies here a little bit. Okay, I'm going to give you a brief description. So you had Maeve for, and please forgive me if I'm not saying her name correctly, if you know her name. And her thing is determination. So in April, you can be very determined in doing something. Life-changing offer is imminent. It could be happening for you in April. You could be forced to choose between two people. You could be offered a promotion or a change of job, or maybe some of you are looking to get into politics. You could be taking charge of a domestic situation, or invitations for things are coming in really fast for you. Plan which one you want and make the most of them all. So that is what you got in for April in your year-round spread. I'm just clarifying. So I'm going to be doing, let's see here if I can find the top to it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so for work, I'm using Life's Purpose Oracle cards. For family, I'm using my Kipper deck. And for love, I'm using Romance the Angels. Okay. And I'm going to be taking whatever just comes out. Where on the other readings, I would just cut the deck. I'm not doing that this time. Okay, energies for Scorpio for April concerning work. What does the sign Scorpio need to know about work in April? Does the determination come from work? Okay, taking this. All right, for April for Scorpio, for family and home life. Family and personal life, sorry. Scorpio family and personal life for April. Okay. That came flying out. Okay. For love during April. What does Scorpio have to look forward to do with love? Getting tongue-tied here. going on? All right, well, that came flying out and landed right on the floor. Okay, we're going to take that one. Okay. So being determined. All right, school. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. So for some of you, you might be looking to do some upgrading for your work, or maybe even going back to school to just step into a different career perspective. Okay, for family life, poverty. So you could be having a little bit of difficulties in your family life in the month of April, surrounding money. For your love life, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And some of you are looking for new love, and you have to be very clear on what you want. I also hear that maybe some of the courses that you're going to be taking could be, might also make it a little more challenging at home with the money front as well. But I mean, that's kind of a logical thing. If you take a course, it's going to be money is going to be hard, going to be tight. All right, the Morgaine card, sovereignty. And I'll give you a little bit of a description on that as well. Okay, this is in May. A storm is coming. You're not supposed to avoid conflict in May. You're supposed to face it. You're being, you might be being too defensive with others. A new piece of evidence assists you in what you're dealing with or what you're going through with. Don't back down. Maybe you could take a little bit of a softer approach, and don't feel like everybody is against you. Build up your mental and physical strength as well. Okay. So what does Scorpio need to know for the month of May concerning work? What does Scorpio need to know about the month of May concerning work? What does the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising need to know about the month of May for work? What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, we're going to take that. That came out twice. So we're taking that. Okay, so what does Scorpio need to know about, what does Scorpio need to know for May concerning family and personal life? Okay, well, I guess you guys get two cards. May, Scorpio for May for their love life. What does Scorpio need to know about their... Holy... These cards are just jumping. Just jumping. Okay, so for work, you guys got music. This came out twice. At first time, I didn't think that like it just plopped onto the table. So I put it back in the deck and I shuffled for 2 seconds and this came back out again. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So if you're dealing with a stressful situation at work, maybe music might help be the key to what do I say? Not to maybe have like a more softer approach to things. So before you get amped up or wound up, maybe listening to some music might help you kind of decompress from the situation. All right, for personal and family life. So in May, you're going to be working really hard in your personal and family life, but the people in your personal and family life are going to see how hard you're working, whatever you're doing. They're going to value you a little bit more. Maybe say, hey, I've noticed that you've done this and this and this, and I want to really thank you and appreciate, everything that you've done. Could I buy you a coffee? Could I take you out for lunch? Could I, they're going to see that, they're going to give you some kind of like an honor, like it says high honor, but I hear like value. They're going to value a little bit more. Okay, so for your love life, chemistry, there's a strong magnetic connection here. So during the month of May, you might finally find that person that you were looking for in April. Okay, so let's move on to June. I like the fact that in your personal and family life, people are taking more recognition and seeing how hard you're working in May. That's nice. They're going to recognize you. I think that's perfect. That's the way it should be. Okay, so for hubris, I got to tell you a little bit more about hubris here. Arakeen. So in June, face your fear of spiders. If you are afraid of spiders, you're coming from a place of ego. Are you coming from a place of ego or the heart? Be careful. Don't brag. Don't try so hard. You will receive recognition that you deserve. Be the real you. Weave your life constructively. A spider indicates choices you've made. Okay. So what does Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising need to know about June? What's happening for them in June? What's happening for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising in June? What's happening for them? With work. I forgot to say with work. What's happening with Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising with work in June? Where everything was popping out in May, nothing wants to come out in June. Oh, there we go. Okay. So what does Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising need to know about their personal life and family life in June? What does Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising need to know about their personal and family life? Okay. What does Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising need to know about their love life in June? We'll take that one. Okay, so let's look at your work in June, author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So in June, some of you are actually, you might be sitting down to write a novel, or maybe some kind of experiences that you've gone through in your life to help pass on to others. Okay. In June, you have coffin for your family and personal life. Now, coffin doesn't always mean mean a death. It can mean a death. Does it always mean a death? It can be the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new chapter. It could be that you're moving from one place to another place. It could mean that you have to close yourself off from people who are a little bit more toxic for you, like that are too toxic for you, that you need to set boundaries. So some of you are dealing with something that's ending and something that's going to begin, like start all over again. Okay, all right. In love, could this be the one? Have you already met the romantic partner you seek? So in June, for some of you from last month, the chemistry that you had with this person could be carrying over into June, and now you finally think, oh, is this the actual one? Is this the one I'm going to marry? Is this the one that is my one? So remember, Huber said to be kind with your words. Be kind with your words, because whatever this is in your personal life, family life, you don't have to be mean to tell people that you can't be around them anymore. Try and break it to them gently. Say, I don't know, come up with a nice way to phrase it so that the person doesn't feel so hurt. If that makes any sense. All right, well, that's your reading for April, May, and June for Scorpio. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.